we were talking about 50 before, so let's call it 50. Anytime we've gotten above that 50 number, all these days have been chop and breakout. I think we're using 35 as well. So, regardless of that, last week, guys, you had chop breakout, chop breakout, chop breakout. Don't expect anything different today. Okay, get a few good trades in. Be happy with it. If we do get the movement and this thing continues to push up, then we should this time we should actually see that push for the all-time highs. Will it happen today? Probably not. Candle's pretty big for today. But if it turns around and we see some kind of overnight indecision starting to form, we might call a short overnight tonight or tomorrow, depending on what the price action looks like. But just for that's going to be tough for novices, tough for retail traders. We've known that about this area since we originally got in this area. We've known this was a tough area. My original opinion was this all-time high push right here would be the last one. I was wrong. I don't know if you guys are around for this, but I was like, all right, that's the all-time highs. We'll see another M maybe, and start to see a monthly M form. I don't know if you guys remember. Anybody remember me talking about that when we hit here? So we're in a really very interesting spot from a daily standpoint, even a monthly standpoint, as far as technical goes. Uh, it's got to stay above this level here. So you should see price push up some more today. That's what we should see. But we know that we have strong resistance around 61.05. We've known that for a long time, right? Around 61.05, strong resistance. So we should be able to see a clean push up to 61.05. We know that 60.95 area has got a little headwind there. We know that has that. So be aware of that, guys. Don't get yourself stuck in the chop and breakout. Keep in mind, remember, learn from last week. How many reversals did we see? Even if it wasn't in mornings, we saw reversals the entire of last week, right? It was afternoon or morning reversals. We saw them all last week. So keep that in mind, guys. Stay safe. That's it. Use double, triple confirmation. Um, here, keep it simple. Stick with the 89 and our guide here on the 5 to 15-minute chart. Trade. I would emphasize trading with the 89 exponential today. I would emphasize that. I don't care if it's at YM, ES, NQ, don't matter. 89 exponential is what you're going to trade with today. That's going to keep you the safest. If price is above it, keep trading long. If price goes below it, halt the long trades unless you get a deeper pullback. That deeper pullback, you can probably figure out off the 60-minute chart or find a level that you say, okay, this will be the last chance, aka volatility move. This will be the last chance I'll take on the long side before turning my bias down to the short. So you trade with the 89 other than that scenario. Got it? Got it good. There it is, guys.
And now a word from our sponsor.
And now a word from our sponsors. This is what I was looking at here, guys, on the 60-minute chart. I just brought everybody my 60-minute. Again, or my ES charts. We should see, again, we know there's a little headwind around that 95 and 6105 area. If we can get push up through that little area, that 10-point range, we again, I said this last week and I'm saying it again, there shouldn't be anything holding down, but somebody wants to keep selling it up here. So until they're done unloading whatever they want to unload, or they're done adding their short contracts up here, we'll probably keep seeing that. So just be aware of it. Just be aware. If you can stay above that 10 area, we know that we've got a good chance of this thing running for all-time highs. So trade with the 89. You got a little W here forming. I know it's getting close to the open or right at the open. Just at past the open.
Yep, just passed it.
Just clean little W. I might even take a look at that if the auto trader does it for me. There we go. There's a long, nice little confirmation trade off the 89. You should see this kind of push up a little bit more here. That was easy. First trade right after the open gives us a little idea that we should be following the plan. And we're not saying usually we're going to tell you to wait for a little while after the open, but when it's opening this slow, guys, I think we all know that most people can handle that, right?
Did you watch the game last night, Coach Brian?
Say that again, Boss Hog.
Did you watch the game last night,
Oh yeah. Ugh.
or what's supposed to have been a game?
I know, right? Parental guardians. That's about right, Scott. But I'm my parental guardian now. Nice, TJ.
That's the way to do it.
Nice.
You should be done for the day right there.
Good job, buddy. Way to go. Be done for the day, TJ. Good job, man. Good job. Now stay around for the jokes. Get the ball hog. Good time. Wait
Get fired up. Let's see. Right now it's this is did that little push up, now it's retracing. That's about it. I'm not sure where it may head back down.
let it drop a little bit.
75, yeah.
Both YMES will drop a little bit, guys. Again, keep in mind, I throw caution to you people that are struggling to be profitable on a regular basis. Be careful. Look, that trade should have been a trade that followed through and kept running. That should have been a trade that kept running off the open there. It did not. This is a time where you say, okay, well, let me, here's what's going to happen is they're going to push it down. It's going to give time for the 89 to point down. And then all of a sudden, as a novice trader, you're saying, well, I'm supposed to trade with 89. Now it's pointing down and I can't take a long trade. Yeah, that's it. You got to take few chances as somebody who's few high probability chances. This should have been a high well, it was a high probability trade. Retest, right? Everybody gets that first trade off the open there. Everybody understands that, right? Any questions on why that should be a high probability trade there? And you could be getting a long signal now. It's not my cup of tea, but you could be getting a decent long signal now. And you're coming down to the zone on the YM, so you might get a long signal from there. But I'd stay away from it for a few more minutes, people. I would stay away from it for a few more minutes. Is there any question on copy image? There we are. Thank you, PBR. Any question on why that was a high probability trade that we took straight on the open and I just didn't jump into it? Any question on why this first trade here that you guys saw me take on the ES, I called it for you guys too, was a high probability trade, and we had no problem just jumping right into it. And why you say after that trade doesn't follow through, do you guys know why I'm saying hold off on the longs for a few minutes? Any questions on those two things? Why that was a high probability trade, and why I'm saying hold off on the longs? That hook and stochastics, but let's look back before that. In round 89, there's 2 points of confluence. Look back a little bit further, price action. There's a retest of prior what, guys? Back here on the range chart. Retest starts with a C. Chop. consolidation, something like that, right, guys?
Consolidate chop.
Consolidate chop.
Solid chop, right? So that's a retest trade, right? Retest, break out, chop, push up. The retest typically should have a pretty nice little run to it. That did not happen. So once you see that, you say, "Oh, hold on a second. Check one. Maybe hold off on longs for a minute. Check number two. The next time price came down, you never finished the W here. So check number two. Lower lows, lower highs. Hold off on the longs." Does everybody understand that? That's why that I had no hesitation jumping in that even late, because that should have been a higher probability trade. That's the kind of trade that should continue to run. And when you see a trade that doesn't continue to run like that, then you got to switch your mode of thinking and say, okay, I'm going to wait for this deeper pullback. I have this nifty little yellow line here on my chart, which coordinates with the pivot today, and a zone right below it. So this would be my area today. This would be my area that I would say I would take one more shot long from this area if it sets up the way I want to do it. If not, then we probably have to turn our bias down to the short side. And this is something I talked about earlier, and it's in the plan. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, so Charity, have you traded futures before? Let's start there. Let's keep them on my ES screen for a second. Keep. Let me. We're waiting on the trade. I mean, guys, you're getting a setup here. It's not the one I wanted, but you're getting a setup. This is one I probably trust.
He's been trading for
Especially
a few
if we're
months.
gonna
I
be
brought
fun.
Charity into the room. She's a friend of mine.
Oh, yes. Basically, I have no idea what's happening. Yeah. Have you traded? So, Charity traded futures before? Been long here. Nope. Friendly beginner. Okay. Charity, I think the easiest thing is for us to get you on a call with like Coach Paul, and then we'll get you started going from there. Is that cool with you, Stephen? It was that Stephen that came on?
Yeah, I think it was.
Let's do it. Let's go that route. Schedule time, Coach Paul. He'll get you going as a beginner. And I was trying to find my long button. Ooh, I missed it. Who took that long? Targets off. I called it. Called it for you guys. You never got the buy signal to happen on the YM yet. So you got one more level down. Then you can probably look for it. Gracia did it. Lou did it. I'm going to miss it. This is going to be the one that runs too. See what I sacrificed for you guys? Sacrifice. Just sacrificing for you guys. Good job. Isaac did it. God, what? Good job, guys. That's it. Just a few people. This was the trade you were looking for. This was exactly what we went through with the morning plan as far as the trade goes. Oh well. That's all right. Make sure your stops are in a financial no lose now, or you're flat, one or the other. If this doesn't turn around and go up from here, you obviously want to get out of the trade. Obviously, you guys should have had a couple targets off, so you should be in a risk-free trade, or maybe it's trying to take you flat now. Again, no follow-through. So now we definitely sit back and see if we get a well-formed W from this zone. You guys watching my screen? If you get a well-formed W, and then same thing on the YM, if you get a well-formed W from that zone that's approaching right now, might take one more shot at that. That would be it. Because they've been known to give you a good buy signal, push it down lower just to take stops, and then the actual buy signal comes second. We know this happens, right? So if you get a decent little buy signal from a little bit lower here, maybe you take a look at it. I'm going to be a scaredy cat sitting on the sidelines.
Nice, Isaac. Good job, man.
Nice,
Oh,
Isaac.
Good morning, Coach
Hey,
Paul.
Hey, good morning, boss. How are you?
All right. Did you enjoy the game last night?
No, not really.
You gotta stop asking for that.
Well, hey, I gotta rub it in. I knew it was gonna happen.
I didn't really have a dog in that fight, so I didn't really care. But I mean,
There were a lot of dogs in that fight for me. Get it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But I just didn't really care. But I'm happy for Hurts, I guess. I think.
Yeah. I mean, that team, it's a solid team. Don't get me
It is a
wrong.
very
Just-
solid team. Yeah, you can't take that away from them. I mean, they're
Probably the
But-
most athletic team in the
yeah,
NFL.
can't. Chiefs didn't show up though. I think they.
Well, the whole first half they didn't show up that way.
Yeah.
Or the Eagles defense is just that good. And they kept Saquon Barkley mostly under control the first half. So
Yeah, they did. They kind of shut him down.
Anybody still in that short on the YM? Or did anybody even take that short on the YM?
You'd be happy if you were
I
still
don't
in
know
it.
if they didn't.
Wow.
Looks like you
Me?
might be getting
Nice.
a long setting up on the
I mean, it's a good little. Those good little short from the
in
from
queue.
high from the.
Good job, Isaac.
There's your W finishing up there on the ES.
Oh,
I just don't. I don't trust the longs right now for a second. I need proof that this wants to continue up. But it would be probably from about here. I've been saying this for a while now. From about this area to down to like 95, 60. Sorry, 60. Not much here. If things don't turn around here, then we ixnay the long a onglay. How about that? Ixnay the onglay. I watch it do the thing that it did all last week. Chop up. Stop. Get long. Come back. Take the stops. Get long. Come back. Take stop. Watch for a W to finish here on the YM as well, guys. If you get a nice little clean W to finish, I would only do a mid-swing entry on this one. Confirm that it wants to move in your direction. Same as I called on the ES. So this should give one last chance to the long sides. See if this thing does want to go up today. Targets off on the ES, on the YM. You're still waiting for the W to finish. Do your best to try to stay in on the ES, guys, those that are doing it. Because it should chop its way up. And watch that little swing right there at 940. Any price above that would institute more buying. Would any price above 73, 75, so above 74, any price above 74 would should ignite more buying. So keep your eyes on that. Those that are long, staying along. It's just gonna be a tough long to stay in, guys. But stay in it. It's gonna be a tough one. Just wait for these retracements and move your stop up. Take your two at a time.
Yeah, if you got in long on your YM, you could have got in around
There's
82.
stop. Nice job, Isaac. 2 done for the day. 3 done for the day. Nice job. Who is hanging in that tough long on the ES? Anybody? Targets off on the YM long. Anybody else grab the YM long? 2 great trade calls planned in advance there for you guys. EM, YM. Let me know if you're on YM or ES.
Stop up to
Told you
89.
guys.
Stop,
Yeah. What you got on the stop?
stop up to 89 on the YM.
All right. ES, you can probably use a stop just below the pivot there at 70, 73. Unfortunately, ES, you're just going to keep a loose stop on this, guys. 70, 75. As this thing crawls and chops its way back up to the top, you probably will have a deep down here in a second on the YM guys to try to take your stops and then push back up. That's probably what's going to happen. So try your best to stay in it, guys. If you stay in it, probably going to end up with a decent little runner if you can push the ES is already pushed above that prior swing, so you should end up with a runner if you can stay in this on the ES. And by runner, I mean a walker,
A crawler.
a crawler. You got the same opportunity on the YM as well, guys. Just try to stay in it. I mean, don't get the stops too tight. That we know they're going to try to take stops now. Just, I know it sucks. You want to maximize your spot in every trade, but this is one of those days where you don't know which one's going to be the runner. Leave your stops looser, and let the market decide if you want to make a little profit or a lot of profit. There you go. Market decides you want to make a little bit of profit.
I didn't want to call it, but I was not.
Push it up, getting everybody trying to get long, and to push it down to take all the stops.
Yeah, I didn't want to call that on you because I took the counter trend there. I know it was. I mean,
How you
momentum-
call it? 89 pointed down with
Yeah,
turnover,
momentum was crossing. It was a
momentum.
nice hook. Stochastics. I
and
am
then go
short.
5-period moving average. You could
Yeah,
have called that little M there.
I know
easy
everybody
call.
was in the long, so I didn't want to be calling out a short while you guys were
Well,
long.
I mean, no, because there were no. I mean, I think everybody understands the plan today, right? Follow the 89. I said it to begin with. Follow the 89. 89's pointing down. You know, treat it as an inside choppy day. So you can take both sides. You can take both sides, guys. And then they're going to turn around and take Paul's stop right now that short.
Yeah.
And they're just going to take off toward the long side. I told you guys what's going to happen here. I don't know if anybody's listening to me. Did I not tell you guys all of this was going to happen in advance? Did I say that or did I not say that? I think I
I
told you
heard
guys
that.
all of this was going to happen in advance, every bit of it. Because I have my crystal ball out today. Nice. All right, Gracia. Jump back in on the long side, Gracia, that is. I told you guys you could do it. It was going to come down, take stops. You can jump back in. There you go, Gracia. Now this one's going to be the one that runs for you, so hold on to it. Or at least, I mean, you're guaranteed profits now, so just keep it relaxed. Stop. Keep it relaxed. I would have a very, very loose stop right now, especially if I had targets off. I might even be sitting at my entry point or behind it even still. Somebody send me a message?
That's why I heard that go off too.
Mm,
Yeah,
I don't
I don't see a message anywhere, but I heard it go off. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's in the other room.
Oh, for Vlad.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything on the
I have.
yet. Very busy morning.
Yeah, for YM prints above 425, you can maybe stop up on the YM.
You're obviously flat if you're in under the ES. Playing games with you. Again, guys, this is the math. If you did the math, here's another thing that class we did last week on moving averages. Yeah. Oh, good. Thanks for pointing it out, Justin. Yeah, if you typically get chopped up around the pivot, stay away from the ES trade right now. Let's give you another chance here. But again, a lot of people do get chopped up around it. Stay away from it. For the move, struggle, awesome. Again, I keep saying this, guys. This is about the area where we should see if this thing wants to continue up for the day, or if we're gonna call it on the long. So Just keep that in mind. That's the area on the ES that we're at. Actually, it's the same area on the YM. It's the same area, guys. If it doesn't want to shut from here, then we call the longs. We're done on the long side. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I was gonna have him move the stop up, but it just keeps dropping back down, so I'm just gonna hold off, see what it does. Maybe you stop at
ES is
89.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just told him to go ahead and leave a stop at 89 till it breaks this high. Actually, now you can move it up to 97.
Let's see. I'm trying to look around and see what we got here. Does your Formula One I handle? Yeah. Things should continue to shut, guys. I mean, my original thought process was on the long side, down for the long, to the exact area we pushed down to. So somebody's got a battle going on down here, and we're gonna stay out of their battle. How about that? Let's stay out of their battle and let somebody win first. How about that? Again, those of you on trial, we are patient traders. Green Jeans, I gotta get you to stop logging in through that email and log in through the members area. Please, Green Jeans. Patriot as well. But those of you on trial, we are patient traders. We're looking for very specific things in the market. For instance, we like to trade swings. We like to see nice, clean swings in the market. Here's what I'll do. I'll do this real quick. Bring everybody to my ES screen. I'll do a quick run through of I'm going to do wait for its job real quick. Not trying to take it away from you, but we'll just do it real fast. Everybody's on my ES. Everybody should be Coach Brian ES screen. Make sure this is set up properly. Come over here, pull the website over here. You guys need to log into the members area, your email and username. Once you log in through the user area, you should join us in the main room through the user area. Charity, I believe, was here earlier. Just click on this little black box here. It'll schedule a call with Coach Paul with you, get you started with us. If you like what you see, give us a review on Trustpilot, Facebook. Would love to see that. If you want to play with our toys while you're in trial, while you're on trial with us, if you want to play with those toys while you're on trial with us, and you do have NinjaTrader, you can download that stuff here. In this section, we have our tick reversals. You can also try the Grid Master that we have, which is a scaling tool. And you can also try our M&W Auto Trader, which will point out possible, like you see here, possible W's forming and possible M's forming, as you see here. So really good tools that we have. Try them out. They can help you out with your trading. With that being said, though, we do have some partner programs. If you're not on NinjaTrader, you can get our zones and some of our trade alerts through Telegram. So you can join Telegram. We do have the Grid Room. You guys can join that. Try that out while you're on trial. We do have an orientation room. That is our breakout room for people who are on trials. And we do classes in our elite room. Tomorrow we'll be doing a class finishing up our trade setups. And then charity, for charity specifically, if you're new to trading, we have a kind of a core methodology that you go through. These are all very short, straightforward videos that will just kind of give you the idea of what we're looking for. most people that are in with us, first download the mobile app. You can load that directly from the Play Store or App Store. Most people that are here with us on trial, you should be doing jumping down to elite class replays, and specifically starting with finding levels and doing the next 5 videos down the trailing stops trade management. Those 5 videos will get you caught up to speed with us really fast. I would suggest watching those many times. These are our go-to things that from our levels all the way to trade management. This is our go-to stuff. I would highly recommend doing that. And then wait for it and end it with what do you normally say?
Yep. Thanks for joining us, and please put your trays in the upright position, stow away your electronics, and put out your cigarettes, fasten your seatbelts, and get ready for a ride.
Stops up to 15 on your YM because it's coming up to 89.
What I kind of thought was going to happen here. I thought we'd have the deeper pullback. Look at this, guys. This is exactly. Did I not call this messy chop up on the ES? That's an exact image of
Wait for it.
too.
Exactly. That's what he's doing right now.
It's an exact image. All right. So now you guys on trial know what videos to watch. Charity, make sure to schedule a call. with
Yes,
Paul.
Sharon. Yes, Sharon. You do need the mobile app to get the alerts on your cell phone.
Correct. Because I might, guys. If this sets up
Yeah, I
right,
like what you
I will
posted
tell you
yesterday.
guys if I'm holding one short tonight. I will tell you guys if it sets up right. As far as that goes, if it sets up right, I will tell you guys that I'll be long. I'm going to be most likely long or short tonight, one or the other, depending on
I tell you what, you can't do a thing with education.
education.
I'm either going to go long or short. There you
Well,
are. I'm going sideways. I'm going to be hard normal.
I'm telling you, Boss Hog, Wilbur,
Q.
if it stays above a key daily level again,
I know.
my butt's going to hold one long. I'm that long one from last week.
NQ's setting up for a long here for you NQ guys.
I mean, how many days have I been that long one, guys? Who remembers? I think I've been that long for one contract since Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, since Wednesday, right? Who remembers? Who was here last week? It was Wednesday, right? That I said I was staying that long one. I believe it was Wednesday. Let me look. Monday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Been that long one since Wednesday. I should have got another one down here too. I should have grabbed one last night. Just adding and subtracting on the way up and on the way down.
I was just before saying move stop.
Put your boss,
The little trades like we saw this morning.
your
What's
mic
that?
on your head, boss.
Now you can move your stop up to 74.
We could hear the aliens.
74 on ES and 22 on the Y.
Yeah, I mean, guys, how many people? Is there anybody in the ES long? I know I told you guys to try to hold it because it's gonna be ugly. I mean, like you, LGY, you ugly, UGLY, you ugly. I told you guys it's gonna be ugly back when it came down to here, did I not?
I'm up 74.
Sitting over here, I said this is gonna be an
on the
ugly move
YM
up.
right
Try
now.
to hold it.
Was 74.
Anybody follow that and had the brass, you know what, to hold on to that on the long side? I told you would end up with a runner too.
NQ is long. If you took it when I said
Last
it earlier.
night, it was halftime shit.
Long NQ.
Did I watch the halftime? Oh, I watched a little bit of it.
No.
Wasn't my cup of tea.
Long NQ.
About
Did
30
anybody take it?
seconds.
I told you guys long ES too. I mean, like,
Hope somebody took it.
complicated here.
Stop up to.
Oh, it's
Let's
gone.
see, stop up
See ya.
to where, say, 75 and a half, coach. On the what ES?
don't think anybody's long on the ES, boss.
Nobody's long on the
Anybody long on the ES?
Wow.
Anybody fight through that battle? Gracie did. She listened, follows instructions.
76 3/4 on the ES.
About the best you can do, isn't it?
36 on the YM.
I think I'd be a tick or two looser than that, guys, actually. That's it.
Oh,
76.25. Just I want to be behind that little consolidation. That'd be me personally, but you know, 2 ticks here or there. Boss Hogs is probably going to hold because, again, I told you guys this was going to chop up, and it's doing exactly what we thought it was. Oh, Hirsch did it. 70.50. Nice, Hirsch. Scott's in it.
Nice trade.
Good job, guys. 70.50. You're going to get, again, you'll probably end up, if you can hold on to this, 80.50 is in the sights.
This
For a
one's going to
runner.
go on the YM.
You got the YM going now.
That was.
YM's headed for the pivot, y'all.
I don't know if any NQ guys take that NQ loan. You should be in nice profit now.
77 1/4 on the ES.
Isaac, where's my NQ guys? Got in on demo. Okay, well, hey, still a trade.
Hey.
Maybe time. I'll say 554
nice.
on the YM.
That sounds about right. And you got him at what, 77.50 now on the 77 even on the ES?
77 1/4.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I got it.
good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Everybody, this ought to be your day.
You're looking at, those of you that are looking at runners, start thinking about locking in that runner.
I mean, I'm up 89 on the YM right now. Not well, 90 something,
77
94.
Alex, 77 Scott too. Done for the day. Nice, Isaac. Keep your
job.
cash, guys. This was a tough long to stay in, but if you did it, you followed instructions, you are making the money. And we're gonna get to play the run song on a Monday.
78 1/4 on the ES.
We're gonna get to play the runner song on a Monday.
And she goes. She going.
There you go. Now lock in your runners, guys.
That's
Lock
it.
in your
I
runners.
told you. I told you. Keep going.
There we go. How many you got runners? That's gonna
I'm gonna lock it in at 81
That
1/4. Lock it in at 81.
was that long one. I'm gonna be a DFD after that one with the runner.
And
It's gonna be it for me.
81 1/4 and 573 on the ES. I mean, on the YM. 573 on the
YM.
YM.
There you go. Lock in your runners. Who else is getting a runner on this? I know for a fact Hirsch is getting a runner. Scott's getting a runner. Couple more people. If you're getting another YM, I got one on the YM. They're getting the runner.
I know
What
they
do you
say
guys got?
mine.
Five,
I'm-
6.
I'm up 100 1/4 on the YM.
Yeah. So we got 3 people. Who else is getting a runner, guys? We got 6 right now. 3 on the YM and 3 on the ES. Anybody else?
Stay with it, people. Stay with it. Actually, you can move your
Nick,
ticket.
nice,
Stop
buddy.
up.
You stay so quiet all the time. Good job, lads. Getting a runner. All right. Well, celebration music then. D Nice. I knew you had to be in this, D Nice. I knew it.
73
I knew it.
3/4
Knew it.
on
Knew it.
the ES.
Good job, guys. Got to fix that target thing for you, Scott. Good job, everybody.
Probably when they start getting tight on the YM there.
580
Keep
on
them
the YM. Yeah, I moved it to 580 on the YM.
We got to sing. Little runner music, people. Stop. On the ES,
Yes, right now.
8350.
80. Yeah, I got
Easy.
8375. Yeah, close enough.
He's 8375 is fine. On the YM, well, you caught it already.
Oh man, am I not on?
You're about to be
I can't
flat on the
see it.
YM. I would do 55.
Yeah,
I think you called 582.
Yeah, I got
What'd you
8580 so far.
580.
Yeah.
580. All right. Either way, that should lock in a runner for everybody.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and
There's
move
your
it up
stops, guys.
to 83. Yeah, move it up to 83. And that'll do it.
Nice, Scott. Oh no, Gracie NT froze.
That's it. Flat on the YM.
Nice, Scott.
Nice. Hey, you guys
job.
runner music? We got so many people that got a runner just in. Hey, this took a while to get there, but I think we had 10 people more runners, right?
Yeah, it was a good Monday, right, Isaac?
Started Monday off. Let's start the week off like that every time. And if you're still in it on the ES, you're probably not running for long, but you're still in it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good job, guys. A little runner music. Show the trials like that we like to celebrate a little bit.
Runner
I like to do that
music.
on Monday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Runner.
Take it.
definitely.
Runners
Runner
on
on each
Monday.
one. Runner on each one.
Last
on
time we see runners on Mondays, guys. It's been a long time. I like it. Runner music. Let's do it. Those of you on trial do like to celebrate our victories. Please forgive us, but this is just something we acquired a long time ago as a group, and we just do it when we have 5 or more. We get more than 10 points on the ES or more than 100 points on the YM.
84
And,
3/4 on it. Yes. Just gonna break out.
yes,
the
you're still in.
Yes, sir. 84 3/4. Ready to go.
And guys, here you go. A little runner music while Boss Hog calling stops.
La cucaracha, ya no puede caminar porque no tiene espalda. Las dos patitas de